Na, 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 na. Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Na, 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 na. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome to the episode 41 of our FOREX LIGHT sessions. How you guys doing today? All right, one, two. All right, good, good. Two of us on the call. Nice. How are you guys doing today? All right, hope the week started with a great note yesterday, and for today established the incredibleness of this week. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely an amazing week, and I'm sure you're already feeling it. I'm sure you're already feeling it. Today is Monday. Today is Monday, and we'll be looking at the outlook for the week. All right, it's gonna be an incredible session. It's gonna be an exciting one, and yeah, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to see you here as well. All right. As usual, guys, it's important to know what you're doing. Stay aware of what you're doing. You don't want to find yourself in a cycle of floating around. Not being sure of your right from your left. Not being sure of what's going on. Yes, it's fine to be there, all right, but it is not fine to stay there. You need to step out. You need to step out of that space, and yeah, become better. So before we get into the outlook for the week, let's quickly review our trades. Let's do a quick review. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh my, God, I love this trade. I so love this trade. This was a TP it. Sweet. Wow. This is a very sweet one. I love this. I love trades like this. All right. I love trades like this. Look at this beauty, right? 2.9 risk reward ratio. Wow. Three times what we risked. That's what we made on this trade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's take our records. Right, let's get our records straight. That is one more win, making it 7 wins and 9 lessons overall. Right, so today is 13th. Yeah, 13th update. All right, good. Love that trade. I really, really enjoyed seeing wins. Wins are everything in Forex. Yeah, wins are everything in Forex. And for the losses, you must be able to learn from them. You must be able to learn from them. This one is still in profit, still riding, still riding. We'll see what happens. All right, so those are the two trades that we had from our previous sessions. Good. Now this trade was beautiful. Okay, well, you guys, okay, probably you were not. Okay, good. I couldn't really. Yesterday was motivation and mindset. So yeah. So after that session, I went into the chat and I analyzed this trade, and yeah, this was what I got. You know, this was what I got, and I'm glad this morning it's like very fast. It triggered and went into profit. Almost hit my TP. Almost hit my TP. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know how my TP got to this point that you know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. My TP has not been hit, so I'm waiting for my TP hit. And guys, the truth is that now this is where discipline comes in. For this trade, all right, if I had seen it, if I know that if I had seen it, I saw it. Good. I saw this trade when it was like deep into profits, right? So I would have broken even. Yeah, that's the truth. I didn't take this trade because the market was closed when I did the analysis. So I didn't know it was gonna trigger so fast. You guys, you can see it triggered like the following hour after the market opened. Market opened 10 p.m. All right, and the trade triggered 11 p.m. Like it was that fast. At that time, I was doing other things definitely because you guys now have a list of things to do every single day, and yeah, I enjoy doing them. I'm used to them already. So I wasn't online when that happened, but that is so I couldn't take the trade on my account, but that's fine. So the trade went into profit. Now, if I taken this trade and I saw it go that deep into profit, this was 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Surely I will have woken up. In fact, I'd woken up and I saw the trade. All right, so if I was in the trade, I would have broken even. All right, and what that means is that when this happened, when the trade came down all the way here, then I will have been taken out of that trade. All right, so I would have been taken out of that trade. And if you remember my discipline for these sessions for March, let me call it what it is. My March 2023 discipline for the Forex Light sessions are break even trades are invalid. All right, so what that means is that regardless of what happens in this trade, it is now invalid. In fact, it's not even a Forex Light session trade. Oh, it was a personal analysis. All right, good. So it doesn't even apply. But as when it was an analysis that we did on our sessions, it would have been invalid, and yeah, we would have had to ignore that signal. But the trade is live, and I have this thing against analyzing charts where I have a trade running. I'm not good at it. Let me just put it that way. I'm not good at it, and the times I've tried it, it did not work out. you know, I ended up losing and just reducing my potential profit from that pair. So I don't do it. I don't enjoy doing it, and yeah, I'm not in the mood to do it right now. Right, I'm not seeing a clear opportunity to jump in, so I'm not going to enter that. All right, so moving on. What trade was this? Oh shoot! Look at this pretty sweet trade. Oh my god, 1 to 12, 1 to 11 risk reward ratio. Look, do you guys know what happened on this trade? I got taken out of this trade. I got taken out of this trade because the market when the market closed that the day I opened the trade, I got taken out of the trade on in a loss because it was close to my stop loss. But it didn't hit it, it just got close to it on the chart. But because the market was closed, right, and when the market closes, the spreads open up. And when spreads open up, get bigger, it catches everything within that range. That may not be clear right now, but the point is that the trade took me out before it went my way. That's fine. I'm glad that my analysis worked. I'm glad that my strategy worked because this was a strategy based trade. This trade was not based on analysis, no, it was based on my strategy, and I'm glad it worked. These are the kind of things that gives you confidence to stay true to your strategy. All right. Oh, nice. Now this the trade hits my TP, all right, and gave me another opportunity to make money on this chart. But unfortunately, okay, I could still enter this trade, right? Based on my strategy, I could still enter this trade. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter this trade. This is not going to be, should it be a Forex Light? Forex Light. Well, yeah, it has to be because we are catching it on a Forex Light session. So, regardless of anything else, I have to take it as I have to take it as a Forex Light trade idea. Good. Now this is TP1. TP2 would be what? Okay. Okay. Now what happened was that the basis of the strategy is one risk reward, one uh, one risk reward ratio. That was the basis of the strategy. But I realized that because of that, that means instead I just do this and I don't take any a second TP, all right. But I know that many times the trade will move ahead if you continue going in that direction, like we just seen, you know, 11 risk reward ratio. So in that spirit, I usually would have taken a second TP. And if I took a second TP, when I lose the trade, I'm losing two trades. All right. But when I win, I'm winning just one trade. Does that make any sense? Because more often than not, TP2 does not really trigger. More often than not, the trade doesn't go to TP2. It only gets to TP1 and reverses. So it's not a case of Yeah, TP2 making, balancing it out. Anyway, don't let me bore you guys with that. That's just that's all about my trading strategy and my trading discipline. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. All right. So looking at this chart right here, this market right here, is it going to give us what we want? Now, TP2 is not even worth it for me because first of all, this trade is so huge. Like the risk, the stop loss pips is so wide. I'm not interested in the TP2 for a trade like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm going to take this trade on my demo account. All right. Reason being that this would have gone in my live account, by the way. This would have gone in my live account, but I just liquidated my live account today because I heard that the broker was closing down. I had to get my money out of the way. Yeah, there was a beautiful trade that I had on Friday that broker took me out of prematurely, and the trade went. I made lots of money after that. But honestly, I didn't even feel bad about it because I've grown to become emotionally detached from the trade results. If I'm in, I'm in. If I make money, I make money. If I don't make money, I gain confidence. So overall, I still win. No matter what happens, I still win. So I got taken out of the trade without any reason. I called them today, couldn't give me a clear answer before the call dropped. So I reached out to some contact and I got the information that that broker seems to be closing down in the country. All right, that was the info I got. So immediately, like with so much speed, I went to withdraw my money like so fast. I didn't even waste time. I wasted no time in withdrawing my funds from the broker. Okay, okay. But I saw something. I think that wasn't looking very good, very nice, very gentle. That's fine. All right, good. So I'm taking this trade, guys. You bear with me. This is I've over time because I have so much to do. I don't really get to sit down and take the trades after the session. So I don't want to miss out. I don't want to keep missing out on this trade. So I'm gonna take it right on the session with you guys. Two things, two stones are being killed for that. First one is that you guys are actually, you actually realize that I'm also taking the trades I'm giving out to you. All right, that will give you so much more confidence that okay, you too can do the same, right? Because I'm actually taking those trades. It's not just an analysis for an analysis sake. These are money making analysis. All right, these are money making analysis. So that is number one. Then secondly, because I'm actually taking the trades on my accounts, I can in the long term, in the long term, I can see and I can get a kind of a proof of growth, right? Proof of accurate signals, proof of ability, proof of skill, and of course proof of confidence. Because it's only with real money, it's only with money, right? Real numbers that you can actually measure the accuracy, the viability, and the profitability of the trade. The records I'm keeping about this wins, this loss, yeah, it's only going to try. It's not going to interpret completely, right? It's only going to imitate. It can be as good as the real thing, as the real trade. So those are the two reasons, two very very good reasons why I have to take these trades on the live session, on the session. Okay, good. That one is in. I've taken just now that one trade on my demo account. You guys know why I took my demo account because this is my strategy. So anything I get on this naked shadow section goes to my live account and I make money from them. Right? Goes to my live account. Goes to my live account. So, but today it happens that there is no live account to go to. Yeah. So we had to settle for the next best thing, which is the demo account. We had to settle for the next best thing. which is the demo account. Here's my what happened to GJ? Oh, I think okay. Ah shoot. Oh, okay, that reminds me. I think I cleared my GJ setup a few days ago. Okay, that's fine. Did I do the same for USD JPY? Oh shoot. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. So I'll have to redo that. Maybe I'll do that on some one of the sessions this week. Yeah, I'm going to reset and recreate those setups in your presence. That will be an opportunity for you guys to learn my strategy. All right, and to be an opportunity for you guys to do the same on your own charts and make money on your own terms in your own time. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick week outlook. Now for the week, I'll be using a 1 hour chart or the 1 hour time frame. All right. Oh, look at this. Okay, well, this is what I mentioned earlier. TP it already. All right, good. Okay, so I'm gonna be using a 1 hour time frame for the week outlook. I could use it. Okay, let me start from daily. I'll do daily 4 hour, 1 hour very fast. I won't because I want to do a few. Okay, week outlook. Let me see if I can catch like 5 trade ideas. All right. Let's see if we can quickly catch 5 trade ideas. All right. I know that looks like a lot, but it's doable, guys. It's doable. Okay, so let's get that out. It's doable. So we're looking to catch that about that. Okay, so this this the market just escaped a channel. All right, the price just escaped a channel. So we're looking at. Oh shoot! I was wondering why it's got you know. Oh shoot! Why is my system running slow? Honestly, don't like my system running slow. I can't stand it. I'll have to close some things. I can't stand slow devices. Like no. What's time for that? I can't be running fast and something else is delaying me, dragging me back. No way. Absolutely no way. Okay, so there's already a trend line here, so there's no point putting another line there. Alright, so we'll work with that. Except I'm looking at it from another direction, from another perspective, which is perspective of this direction. This is the enemy, but apparently that did not even it made no impact. So there's no point drawing that. Just gonna clutter my chart unnecessarily. You know, it might come back and respect it also. Do what works for you. All right. So the chart right now it's in a zone. It's in a zone. So I'll be looking out for a price action signal on this on this zone. Has broken the zone and now is retesting the zone. That is one thing. And I'll be looking out for a signal candle on that zone. That is what will inform my direction. That is what will inform my direction for and my plan for this pair. All right. If I don't see any signal right now, then that just means that it is not ready. Okay, this is a bearish. This is a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, that is one signal. This is a kangaroo tail. Good. A kangaroo tail in the zone is a powerful signal. Yeah. A kangaroo tail and it's a quality one as well. Like look at the space. Look at it in a zone. Wait, where's the zone I just saw? I thought I just saw a zone. I thought I saw a zone just now on the higher time frame. Was it just a zone on the higher time frame? Let me see. Because that's the basis of my decision of what I'm looking at. So that's the basis of what I'm looking out for on this trade. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so it's not really a zone that I drew. It was just a zone that the market found. Okay, it's still a zone regardless. It's still a zone. So this is a kangaroo tail, and based on the kangaroo tail strategy, I would enter this trade for a sell. Now the confirmation for that will be this engulfing candle was a confirmation for that. So in the spirit of all this, I'm going to take a market execution. So I already have two confirmations for this trade. I don't need the third one. I already have two. In fact, I have three. I have a zone, I have a kangaroo tail, and then I have a zone, a kangaroo tail, and then and then I have the bearish engulfing candle. So it's in market execution. Yes, it's is it yes, it's a market execution. It's a market execution. So I'm taking I'm taking a market execution to the downside. I'm trying to identify a take profit, a good take profit area. I'm trying to look for a good quality take profit area. Let's go to the higher time frame and see what has in stock for us. Okay. Okay, I think the one I picked is fair enough. Yeah, it looks fair enough. All right, so that will be our TP for this one right there. Now, another thing I can look out for this trade is looking like an uptrend. All right, it's looking like an uptrend. Another thing, this TP also aligns with the 200 EMA. Right, this TP also aligns with the 200 EMA. So that's another confirmation. That's another source of confidence for this trade. I wish I had my live account. I would have made some money again this night. Wish I had my live account. I would have made some more money this beautiful, beautiful, sweet night. That's all right though. That is all right. So that's TP1. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is I expect it to still be an uptrend. I still expect market to buy eventually, but as we all know, market doesn't just go one direction, one way, just like that. You know, the market it will always reverse. It will always pull back. That's the word. It will always pull back after every impulse. It will always pull back. This is a good lord. Did you guys see what I just? Did you guys see what I just saw? I didn't even draw this before. Like 50%, this 0.5 is the pullback point ideally. And look at it. It matched exactly my TP that I chose even without drawing this tool. So that gives me more confirmation. That gives me more confidence that this is a LD looking trade. That this is an LD looking trade. Now I don't like my point to be exactly. I prefer having a bit of space, a bit of breathing room to account for things like spread and the market not wanting to get there sometimes like it does. So I'm going to take a market execution. Now, I'm taking a market execution because I could take a buy stop, all right? But two things are involved. A buy stop here would mean that I will reduce my potential profit compared to what I would have gotten if I took a market execution. Although on the other hand, it will also increase my risk because a sell stop means that if the market decides to go up now and doesn't come down, then I will be safe. I wouldn't be in the trade. I won't be safe. All right, I won't be safe. I would not be in the trade. But I don't expect the market. Let me even look at it with the lower time frame because I don't expect the market to come to go up without coming down. I think even if it's gonna come, even if it's going to go up, it's gonna come down first before it goes up. That is what I expect. That is what I believe. And it's going to even if it's gonna go up at all, it's gonna come down first before it starts going up. So whether I take a sell stop or not, uh, whether I take a sell stop or execution is more or less the same thing. Okay, I think I've analyzed this enough. I'm taking an execution on this trade. Execution, NZD card, NZD card, new order. Okay, let's get our parameters for the trade. Stop loss 0.85729. Take profit 0.84757. All right, so that's gonna be a sell by market. This is my stop with the three. I can live with that. Sell by market instantly. Good. So I'm in the trade. Do you guys hear that? I'm in the trade. So I'm gonna adjust my entry to match to reflect the fact that I am in this trade. All right. So let's get our tickers out and mark that we are on the trade. All right. So we are 25 minutes into today's session. Okay. I hope you guys have gotten enough value so far. Right. I hope you guys have gotten some value so far. Yeah. So today's session is basically to look at the market and look out for opportunities. You know, my goal is five trade ideas from today's session. Like five trade ideas from today's session. Right. I got these five trade ideas from today's session. So let's see how that turns out. EJ, I got taken out of this trade and like I told you guys, I'm not good at. Okay, I'm not. Shh, I don't want to limit myself. I don't like limiting myself. All right. So everyone said that I'm not good at something. Like I say, I'm still learning how to scale into trades. That is how to take trades that have already moved in my way. How to join the ride. I'm still not solid on how to join the ride. I guess the concern is my perspective. Maybe if I close my eyes to let me delete all this because should I leave them? 61 risk reward ratio. Good lord. If this trade goes, oh my goodness. I will be so happy. I'll be so happy because that gave me so much confidence that if not for the broker choosing this time to close shop, which I'm sure aligns with Jehovah's plan for me. So that's another reason why I'm not too frustrated because it doesn't make any sense. Like why now that I'm making such a big huge profit that they chose to close shop, it made absolutely no sense. They didn't close shop when I was making losses. Right? They were fully open when I was making losses. But when I started making profit, they closed shop. No. That is not a coincidence. Not you can't tell me nothing. Forget about it. You can't convince me that was coincidence. That was clearly a well planned out move, and I'm grateful for Jehovah's control. Gives me confidence that Jehovah is in control of my life, of my direction. Gives me confidence that I'm not the one leading myself, right? Something bigger than me, someone bigger than me is leading me, and yeah, I'm happy about that, and yeah, I have so much confidence, so much, so much confidence in what I'm doing right about now. All right, so let me see if my eyes can see anything. They never see nothing. They never see nothing. Never see nothing. See what the chat is confusing. Oh God. Let me just browse through it. It's okay. So broke. We tested. I don't know, guys. Next, please. There's so much more pair. There are so much more pairs to look at. I don't need to be so fixated and dwell too much on just a single pair. Like, come on, it's just one pair. There's so much more. Good. I'm seeing a setup. Can you guys see what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a setup waiting for us to make some money. Now, for me, you guys know me. What should I say? Yeah. I know. Anyway, should I say I've learned to just set trades, to set pending trades, right? Yeah, many people will wait for confirmation. They'll wait for the trade to start moving the direction they want to go before they join the ride. But for me, because I'm not good at being on the chat at all the times. In fact, even when I see a lot sometimes, because I'm always busy doing something, right? And I don't want to be jumping around. Oh, jump here, jump there. No, I want to concentrate and one thing at a time. I want to finish what I'm doing if I move on to the next one. So I could be reading a book now, and I get an alert that the price is still what I wanted to do. I'm not gonna leave that book, break my concentration, and jump into the trade. I'm not good at that at this time, right? I'm not comfortable setting the trade and checking back later when I'm free. All right, when I'm done with what I'm doing, then I can respond and react. If I meet a good, even if I meet it at a good time, or at any time I need to react on. So that is me. That is my style. That is my style. So because of that, I set pending orders. I don't wait for confirmation. I set pending orders. That is how I make my money in the market, and so far so good. It's been working quite well for me, thanks to Jiva. This is one risk reward three. I can't have the same. I can't have five for my TP2. Then it's not worth it to me. I'm gonna go for a TP2 of okay, seven. Good. Seven is good enough. Seven is good enough. So that is that for. So this is another trade. This is our second trade for the day. Am I going to enter this right away as well? Absolutely yes. Now I could scale it and see what's going on the lower time frame, but that will take more time. And I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Into the card. I don't want to overanalyze the market right now. If my analysis, oh wait, it looks like I'm already in a NZD card trade. How come? Oh shoot, NZD card, and they put several ideas. Can you see what I'm seeing? Like they look completely different from different angles. I saw different things. Can you see what I just saw? Right, from different angles, from different perspective, I saw the same thing, like similar things. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's quite beautiful too. But I'm surprised this happened. I'm surprised this happened. Enter the card. Oh, really? I'm genuinely surprised that I have entered the card on the same. That means entered the card is like crazy, 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 crazy. Because this one definitely grew from lower level, grew over to go into my grade level, right? To meet one that was already there before. So entered the card. Wow, nice one. I will still take this trade. I will thank God. The reason why I will take this is because the stop loss pips. Now, from what I'm seeing, I may even lose this particular one. From what I'm seeing, it's a possibility or not. But let's see what happens. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take this one as well. So if I lose one, but if I lose all three as well, my stop loss pips is not that much, just 42. 42 is not just, but I'm okay with that. Enter the card. Where are you again? Shall let us roll. This time is gonna be a sell limit. This one will be a pending order, unlike the one I did earlier, which was a market execution. This one is going to be a pending order. So price 0.8582085882. Stop loss 0.8624. Hope you guys saw how I got this trade. That was the channel. That was the channel that I identified, and this trade from was basically based on that channel. And this is what they call a swing trade. A trade that will last for days, for multiple days. All right, that is what they call a swing trade. All right, now so I'm taking my second entry now for my TP2. All right, I'm taking my second entry for my TP2, and almost there. 82744. All right, good. Sell limit set. Okay, so two trades down, one more to go. Trade down, one more to go. All right, last 100. What do you have for us? What do you have for us today? I made a little money on this pair a while ago, but what happened? Other things happened. Anyway, of course, if I see opportunities, I take the trade and I make money. If I don't see a clear opportunity, I do not force it. That is my style. I don't force trades. I let nature take its course. Okay, so it was a downtrend. It broke the downtrend line, but then it is yet to break structure completely. It is still a change of character. At least that's broken the trend line, but it has not broken the structure completely. So that there's I'm not the upline, the uptrend has not been confirmed. Market is still ranging generally at this time. So based on that, there's really no clear. Let's see what our Fibonacci is saying on this one, right? Let's see what our Fibonacci is saying, and based on that, we'll take a decision. Based on that, we'll take a decision. Okay, sorry. First impulse, first impulse, pull back. Let's see the second impulse. Second impulse. Second impulse, pull back to the same level, or more or less the same level, close to the same level, which is 0.886 level. Okay, and that's the second impulse. Now the third impulse. Let's see where that got to. The third impulse is currently in the pullback phase. That's gotten to the 50%, 0.5. Now, if it's going to do like its predecessors, then it's going to come all the way back to at least to this area. It's going to come all the way back to this area, if possible, in this area. So it's going to do like its predecessors, but I can't tell. I can't say that in advance. I can't say that in advance. So, but this is a 50% retracement. So it can as well take this as its complete retracement and then move. So I've seen what I want to see. It's already in the 50% retracement. So it can, assuming it was not yet at the 50%, then I can choose to take a sell till it gets to the 50% retracement, but it has already done that. So there's no suspense in that regard anymore. There's no longer any suspense in that regard anymore. Are you guys seeing things? Are you guys seeing things like, look at this? I mean, what are the odds that it just happened to respond at just when this line, you know, at just that line? So market will always show you signs. It will always do what it's telling you that it wants to do. Right? Very rarely does market do something different from what it's saying it wants to do. Rarely. Most times it does exactly what it tells you that it's gonna do. Even if you look at this as well, broke, retested, then let's take it back again. Market will usually do exactly what it told you that it is planning to do. So that's not about that. And I think this pair, this NAS 100 pair looks like a very respectful pair. Like it's just following and aligning. Like it's really aligning very well with things. It's really aligning very well. What line is this? Let's take that out first. So let's see. Trying to look out for any opportunity, but don't really see one there. Okay. I saw the possibility of a channel, so I want to explore that and see if if the channel really did happen. If a channel happened, then we can exploit that to make some money for ourselves. But it's not looking. Okay, let me just leave. I'm gonna leave this play right now. It's not to give me a headache, and it's not one that is watched. Okay, uh, resistance, resistance, triple top. Then it's gonna come down. It's not what the headache. I'm moving on to the next one, please. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, please. Thank you. It's not what the headache. All right, guys, I'm gonna accelerate a bit. All right, I'm going to accelerate a bit. I'm looking at the daily. I'm looking at the daily chart. So I told the guys that I'm gonna do hourly chart because it's a weekly outlook. But then it turns out that you can't take away the bigger picture. You can't take away the big picture, or else you know you'll be at risk. Look at this. This looks like a descending triangle. Lower, 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 lower. Most likely it's gonna go up and then you know continue the lower right. So let's go lower. Let's go to a lower time frame and see a clearer picture of what's going on. Okay, so it has broken the support. Now it has retested support as expected. All right, and now it could choose to retest even further. All right, could test more strongly, or it could resume the downtrend. Now it's in a good zone. It's in a good area. It's in a good area. It can choose to start the downtrend in this area, but yeah, I will observe that more. I'm not taking the I'm not taking that trade now. I will rather observe it more closely. This was a signal by my coach. We learned a lesson from that, which is fine by everybody in the team. It's not a big deal. Uh, Markets is all about risk management. Trading is all about risk management. You have to be able to manage your risk, or else you're going. That if that's the way you can make money in this market, you need to be capable of managing your risk because you will not. Okay, you may not limit. Let's not limit ourselves. You may not win all your trades. All right. So the ones you do not win, you don't want them to be the ones who break your account. No, you still need to be able to trade the following day, and hopefully, hopefully win the next day. So I'm looking at this coming up to this area. All right, that's what I will be looking at for this one. I'll be looking out for that. I'll be looking out for this. Now it's I don't know what to call this trade. This would be my ideal stop loss. There's no way I mean not right now. Not right now. Okay, I could trade, but shoot, 247 stop loss pips. Unbelievable. I want to swing trade, but that stop loss pips was scary to me like I can't imagine. But that's fine. I have to start somewhere, right? I have to start somewhere. Since I want to swing trade, I want to leave trade for a week for a month, and just flex. That's what I want to do eventually. So I need to start at some point, and this trade is a good opportunity to start. I laugh at myself. For I laugh at myself. Okay, so this is the appropriate stop loss for this trade, and 1.9 risk reward ratio. Imagine taking a trade for 1 whole week, and at the end of the day, it's just two risk reward ratio. Just two risk reward ratio. Like, is it worth it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What I would do is, but okay. What I would do is, I will observe. I won't take this trade yet. I will observe. I will observe. I could take now. Swing the my I don't want to swing just for nothing, just for swinging for swinging sake. I don't want to swing and still make the same amount I will make in 1 day. I'll make it in 1 week. I mean, what's the point? Money that I can make in 1 day, I make it in 1 week. Then what did I gain? No, 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 no. I need to make more in 1 week than in 1 day. All right. So that's why I didn't take that trade. If I took it, then I would have that's what I would have made something I can make in 1 day, making it in 1 month. Like, waste of time, waste of currency, waste of pay, right? Waste of trade. At least that's my idea of that at this point in time. Tomorrow surely can be better. So I've set my arrows. If I come back and I catch it moving, and I catch it moving in a good way, when I come around, then I can enter it from a more informed position because I've already set up what I expect to see. So if it goes that direction, I'll be able to enter with much more confidence. Okay, I'm seeing a powerful trade setting up right about now. Seeing a powerful, sweet looking swing trade setting up right about now, now, now. Now, the only concern with this sweet looking swing trade is that, okay, good, the concern has been resolved. Only concern I had with this trade has hereby been, no, it has not been resolved. Sorry, I went ahead of myself. It has not been resolved. So the only concern I had is there's really not much of a reference point in terms of you know limiting the in terms of the range of the trade, but that's all right. The trade it's a powerful looking one. It's a powerful looking one. And you guys can see it's on a weekly time frame. The channel is on a weekly time frame. So that means this trade is gonna run for months, like literally months. But that means you're gonna make some crazy money too, hopefully. Hopefully that means we're gonna make some crazy money as well. So TP1 has to be reasonable. And I'm looking at this as a reasonable. Oh, 7 reward ratio. That's a lot. Okay, let's leave it at this. Okay, good. So our TP1 would be this. That's 3 reward ratio. Okay, good. With this I can take three entries. With this I can comfortably take three entries. So first of all, let me clarify and align my first entry appropriately and properly. I'm taking this trade. I'm taking the trade on my demo account. My live account may not have enough room to accommodate this kind of a this kind of a big trade, but the demo account should be able to. The demo account should be able to. Okay, so let me see if I see any signal candle. All right, the trade has already made contact with the area I expected to make contact with, and of course it's already responding. It's already responding. First response, second response. This could give us a third response before it moves And that third response could be a liquidity grab. A liquidity grab. That's the fear with trades like this. The third touch could be a liquidity grab. All right. The third move could be but in fact this could have been the liquidity grab. All right. So I can't really then I can also do a buy stop. All right. So to be safe, excuse me. To be safe on this one, I'll do a buy stop. So that will help me limit my risk. All right. Then I can respond appropriately in case it doesn't go straight away. All right. So I'm gonna set an alarm on in that area. So in case it comes down, then I can choose to get an even better entry. All right. Or observe it more closely and not get caught in an unpleasant trade. All right. So this is what I'm looking at for this trade. This are those okay? Is that is that line? Are those my zones or what exactly are those? Let me see. Oh, okay. There's just a okay. I remember this period when it was just consolidating in this area. Yeah, that was a powerful move then. I made some money from that as well. But that was in the past. That was last year. Wow, how time flies. I love this business. Do you guys know I love this business? Well, now if you don't know, I'm telling you now. I love this business. Okay, so we're looking out. This is an area, all right. Like you guys can see, it responded in this area as expected. So it could come up to this area and then do what it's gonna do, but I can't have that kind of risk. Except if I catch it around this area, good, then I can target this line. But catching it at this point, there's no way I will target this. There's no way I will target this area. This, nah, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay. Right, so that's a two risk reward ratio trade. That means I can't take more than two entries for this trade. That is my discipline. Doesn't not make any sense. Is that still my discipline? No, it is not because I took a trade. The trade I took on the EJ was not based on that discipline. It was based on my risk appetite. It was based on my risk management. I was willing to lose that amount out I took that trade. So similarly, this one as well. I need to be willing to lose the amount. I'm not based on vague things like well, I wouldn't call them too vague, but guys, okay. So that's good. So I think this is fair enough for TP2. This is fair enough for TP2. TP2 is going to be this will be our TP2. Then our TP3 is the one that's going to go all the way. Now, as you can see, this tree is not necessarily a crazy one, but it has potential to be a crazy one. Like I said, if I catch it lower, then it has a potential to be a crazy, crazy, crazy one. I caught the EJ trade at a very good time. Like I opened the chart at the perfect time. That was why I caught it at a very good spot, and I had such a powerful and imposing looking the risk reward ratio because I caught it at a good time. That may not happen all the time. All right, there are the times when you just don't catch the trade at the best of times, and you have to live with that. Like if I had saw this, if I had seen this trade at the point, my stop loss actually very risky. I think I'm going to adjust my stop loss. No, it's a buy stop, so I'm not going to. Okay, good. If it were to be a buy limit or execution, then I would have made my stop loss even more respectable. I would have made my stop loss even more, yeah, more respectable, but because it's a buy stop. All right. So what that means is that the trade may not necessarily trigger if it goes down, if it goes opposite my direction. The trade may not necessarily trigger. All right. It's only if it's buying that it's gonna trigger. But if it's selling, that is going opposite my direction, I will still not be in the trade, so I will not be losing anything. That's why I can confidently. That is why I can confidently take that. Okay, so I think I need to adjust this line. All right, good to make it more accurate. Okay, good to make it more applicable. In fact, this line is actually not a very strong one. That's been broken multiple times. And that's the thing. That's why I wouldn't be risking too much on this trade. That's why I'll be doing this buy stop that I just did. And I'm seeing something else. I'm seeing a break and retest. Okay, let me let me finish with this. I think I just saw a break and retest. Okay, so this be TP2, TP3. Okay, I said I saw a break and retest. Let's evaluate and see. Okay, so this was a okay. Broke, and then should test this area. Okay, still in the spirit of what I said earlier about expecting the trade to come here and then go back down. So that is what I expect. I expect the trade to make contact with this and then go back down. In which case, I should probably make my TP1 that. The only reason why I would not, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. This will be my TP1. As you can see, the risk reward ratio has been bastardized. So what I will do is I will take good. I will take this one earlier. Then for the other two TPs, I will do what I'm going to do with them. This TP2, I don't like it. TP1 is 5, TP2 is 7. What's the point? Sorry, TP2 is 5, TP3 is 7. What's the point? TP3, bye bye. What I can do is do an open trade, but this is not the kind of trade that I'm. The trade will move, but it is not ready. It's not ready to move. It's not ready to move. If I catch it when it's ready to move, then I can more confidently or I can more confidently, you know, take it at a good space and even do even take an open trade. But when I just saw, the trade is not really ready to move. So this is going to be my TP1. Okay, that's 3 risk reward ratio. Okay, that's the third idea for today's session. Let's move on. Let's move on. We have 2 more to go. We have 2 more to go. Let's see if we can find 2 more opportunities to make some money for ourselves in this market right about now. All right, so excuse me. Okay, so it's a downtrend. It's a downtrend, and this is a kangaroo tail. This is a trend. Oh, is it a trend kangaroo tail? Mm, probably. Probably no, no. It's not. It is not a trading kangaroo tail. It's not trade. It is just a kangaroo tail. I don't call it a trading kangaroo tail. All right. So moving on, moving on quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, this is that one is now ready. Yeah, I made contact with the EMA and it has been respect. It has moved already. Now it's in a zone, so it could come back down to move on. To, okay, now based on my feeling, uh, I feel this trade is going to come down, but I no longer trade based on just feelings. I trade based on confluence, based on things I can actually see and count on in the market, not just feeling. So the feeling is going to support the things I'm seeing. Feeling is going to support, you know, my intuition is going to support the confluences I'm seeing in the market. All right. So that is my new. Well, I will say that is my current good. That is my current trading psychology. That's my current trading mindset. So I saw an opportunity on USDCHF just now, but hold on, let me just quickly see this US30 before I go back. Okay, I'm seeing just one conflict. That is just the zone, and it will come back up to this next zone. But that's all. I can't see nothing else. I can't see nothing else for that one. US30, same thing. Okay, US30 good. I see a break and retest. US30, I see a break and retest. You guys can see this was a zone, resistance, resistance, and it broke it. Broke it. So I expect a retest of that zone. Resistance, resistance. Yes, yes, the break. Okay, good. So that is it. Right, so broke it. Now it has not it came up but it didn't really touch it. It didn't really touch the zone. So I expect it to still come back and pay that homage. I expect it to come back and pay that respect, right? Pay that yeah, pay that price. Alright, so that's what I'm looking at for this one. The only concern is that trade has moved to an extent. That is the only one concern for this one. The trade already started the journey. Okay, so this is the ideal stop loss. Now my entry. Do I have an entry signal? The answer is no. I'm seeing a choppy price movement, and yeah, you really want to count on choppy things too much, would you? You would not want to count on choppy movements too much. You will not want to rely on choppy moves too much. Okay, so this is what I'm looking. This is what I'm looking at for this one. The other thing that I'm looking at that I see, I don't really have okay 363 US 30. Okay, so this is gonna be our fourth trade for this session. Yeah, it's not the strongest of trades. That is my only concern. And the reason I'm taking it is because yeah, 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 time. I guess I'm looking at time. This is where how long? Okay, we are already 1 hour into the session. Is this our longest session so far? Probably. This is probably our longest session so far. So that's what I'm looking at. That's why I'm taking taking that trade. It's not necessarily the best of trades, but and I shouldn't be. We shouldn't be looking at market like that. We should be using a clear mind. This is money. This is money we're talking about. This is money business, not just a joke. So we shouldn't be pushing it. We shouldn't be rushing it. And the market analysis takes energy. It takes something out of you. Yeah, I learned that today, and it's true. It takes something out of you. It takes something out of you. Okay, good. So this has broken the upper level. I'm looking out for a retest on this area. Now my retest, I'm looking at a retest on this area. So my stop loss for that retest is gonna be this. Now I'm using this tight because I'm I want to be I'm okay with losing that amount. 17 pips is not a big deal to me. It's a small, it's a small amount. I can afford to let that go. That's a chicken change kind of risk. So I expect it to retest and then move all the way to minimum this level. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, one ratio 10. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is deep and powerful. That is powerful and deep. Let's take some profit along the way. At least one. At least one. So we're gonna take our TP1 along the way because TP2 is looks sweet like sugar. Okay, good. So this can be our first TP. This can be our first TP, and this will be our second TP. All right, guys. I think that's all for today. We got the fifth trade idea for today. But interestingly, ideas we're looking at are actually good ideas too. After the session, I think I'll keep going. I'm loving this already. I'm pushing myself, looking at the chart for this long and getting opportunities. I'm pushing myself and I'm enjoying it. I want to get into the habit of this. Right. If I back out because I feel a bit of fatigue now, then I'm never going to push myself. I'm never going to become better. I'm never going to get out of my shape. I'm never going to get out of my comfort zone. I'm never going to grow. Right. The only time you grow is when you push against resistance. The fatigue I'm feeling right now, the mental fatigue I'm feeling right now is the resistance. You know, it's only when I push through it and I overcome it. That is when I grow. That is when my mind expands. That is when my brain expands. That is when my ability expands. That is when my concentration expands, and that is when I get better. So, guys, I'll stop on the session here for today. Um, mm, I don't know. Would you guys want to stay with me? 1 hour. 1 hour. It's 1 hour already. Okay, 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 good. So I'm done with the yellow. Next one is the red. So you guys, yeah, that's you can't let everything in one day. All right, let's take it step by step. So I'll be I'm taking okay. So before I continue the red, I'm gonna take the trades I just set up. I'll take all of them. I'll take all of them on my demo account. I'll take all of them, and yeah, let's make some money for ourselves. All right, guys. Thanks for today's session. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I yeah, we made some money for ourselves. So we grew. We became better at what we are doing, and that is the most important thing. Become better, grow, like grow. I love you guys. Thank you for the privilege. Thank you for the opportunity. You guys, I'm actually getting more.